Welcome back to another video for the Chevy Silverado. This is not the big video that I've been talking about for a couple of months now, but that one is still coming this month. I just got to do the recording, get the video edited and everything like that. It will be posted before the end of August. So if you are interested in seeing that, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you're notified when that one gets posted. But for now, let's talk about a couple new accessories that I bought for my 2019 Chevy Silverado. To start it off, we're going to talk about this little guy right here. Now, most of you are probably aware of what this is. And you're like, well, why are you doing a video about that? But it's not really about the item itself. It's about why I purchased this particular one. For those of you that are not aware of what this is a hitch lock pin for that part right down there, the hitch receiver. And you can see that I've got one in there. So again, you're like, well, if you've got one, why do you have a different one? And I'm gonna see if I can get this on camera. Yep, there you go. So you can see that the one that I've got started to rust. It's not a stainless steel. I bought a chrome one years ago when I had the Canyon, the last vehicle that I had before I bought this. And you can see also right here on this end, it's kind of, it doesn't really fit that well, does it? So I wanted to try and get something new. So I got this one. This is a, get that on camera. There you go. Meadowwear hitch receiver, stainless steel. So we're gonna take the one off that's on the truck and install this new one. As I just mentioned, this side over here is pretty tight where it's at, and it's not really convenient for locking and unlocking with this hitch receiver cover on. So I have to kind of angle it a little bit and just get the key in at the right angle, and then I can get it off. So now you can see all of that rust that's all over this receiver lock. Now I'm going to put this new one in. It comes with these rubber grommets, the ring grommets that are on it, to help keep it from rattling on the hitch. Put the one grommet back on this side. Let's see if I can get it to lock. There we go. Lock, there's no wiggle room. It's got a little rubber cap. Seal that up, keep water from getting in there. That looks good. So the two reasons that, well, really three reasons that I bought this one is, one, the stainless steel, help keep it from rusting. Two, it has these rubber grommets in it, so you can see there's no wiggle room. It's not gonna rattle in the hitch or anything like that. And three, the lock and unlock is done from the far outside over here instead of being directly behind this hitch cover. So I have a lot more room to get the key in and out. That's going to come in really handy when I'm putting trailers and things like that on the truck. You can see I put the majority of these O-rings, I've been calling the grommets O-rings, these rubber rings right here on the right side, and I've only put one over here, and that's because when I'm taking this on and off, the one that's on this side, or any that are on this side, I have to physically take off to pull the pin out the other side. So this way, I keep most of these in place. I can just pull this out, leave those on the ring, and then I only have to worry about the one over here that I've actually got to take off. So that was item number one. Let's talk about item number two. As you can see, I put the tailgate down, and that's because this next item is actually for the bed of this Silverado. This is a Heininger. I think it's pronounced Heininger, but I'm gonna go with Heininger because that's my best guess. A Heininger cargo bar for the Chevy Silverado, or really any pickup truck that has a wider truck bed like this. It is one of the best rated heavy duty cargo bars on the market. And from holding it and putting it together, it's definitely well built and very hefty. For installation, I'm going to open the lever all the way up by releasing it, pulling it all the way over. Then I'm going to slide the rod out till it reaches all the way across. Then from there, I'll use the lever to ratchet it in place. Now it's clamped. And you can see it's not going anywhere. So this is going to be really good for helping me keep stuff in place. I carry bowling bags regularly because I am a bowler. So going back and forth to the bowling alley, tournaments, league, things like that. So this will come in handy and be really good for me to put behind my bowling bags or coolers or anything else that I put in the back of this truck to help just keep it from sliding around and things like that. To release it, you're going to push down on the lever so that you can move this little trigger piece here. They call it the trigger piece, so that's what I'm going to call it. And let the lever up all the way, and it slides back together. This is what I've been using in the truck to keep stuff from sliding around, and it works pretty good. I mean, bungee cords are very common to use for things like this. The problem is they are still flimsy, so bowling bags that have wheels on them, if I end up having to hit my brakes pretty hard, they still would slide and pull on this pretty good, and they would pretty much be down there at the front of the bed when I got to where I was going. I'm looking forward to using the new cargo bar. I think it's going to come in really handy. I may just be a truck geek or something, but I'm really excited about these two new purchases with the Silverado, and I'm extremely excited about the next video that you're going to be seeing about this 2019 Chevy Silverado.